and there are so many waste generated from plastic pens. Hi everybody, welcome back to Zevaulia, and in this video, I would like to share with you what's in my bag. What's special and significant about this What's in My Bag video is that it will be about zero waste living. I have been trying to live zero waste since 2012 when I was doing my master's degree in England, and ever since then I try to step by step change my habits and change my mindset, and it is not an easy process, especially in the day and age that we're living nowadays, but it is not impossible as well. In the long run, it won't only be beneficial for the environment around you, for plants, for animals, but it will also be beneficial for other human beings. So for each and every one of you who are watching this video, I hope you will find little grains of inspiration to live a more zero waste life.
Emotions, but that drink, babe, doesn't lie. So drink it up. I wanna know.
This is my favorite backpack. It is not too big, it is not too small, it fits a lot of things inside, it has many pockets, it has many compartments, and it is just so versatile to use. On a daily basis, I actually don't use a backpack. I only use a backpack when I have a lot of stuff to bring along with me, and I also have another alternative, so I have also a larger tote bag. If I want a more professional and a more sleek look, I would prefer to bring along that bigger tote bag. An important thing to note is that if we talk about the health of our posture, our neck area, our spine, our shoulders, it is actually more healthier to use a backpack or a rucksack than using a tote. That's why when I have a lot of things to carry with me, I usually switch it around depending on the situation, on the event I'm going to, between a rucksack and also a larger tote bag. Whenever I want to go lighter, I usually bring a small to medium-sized handbag or tote bag, but for the purpose of this video, so you have an idea of what I bring along with me when I have a lot of things with me, this rucksack, this backpack is perfect to show. So the first one, this is my MacBook Pro. This is super important for me because it contains a lot of important information. I do a lot of projects, a lot of tasks via this laptop, so whenever I need to do any tasks, any projects, I will definitely bring this along with me. And you could say that this is my Horcrux, basically, Harry Potter terms, because it is that important. And even to edit my YouTube videos, I use this laptop. And to cover the laptop, I have this laptop pouch. I've had this for a few years now. It's super good quality, and I can just pop this in to protect my laptop. And yeah, I prefer actually to use a laptop pouch than a laptop bag because it's less bulky, because I can just squeeze this into any bag that I carry that is the right size for this laptop. This is my phone. So for the chargers of my laptop, my phone, I store it in this black pouch. I love this pouch so much. It just keeps things very tidy and none of the cables are tangled, and I recommend you guys to purchase something similar to this. So if you open this, there you have it. This is all my cables and my chargers. So this is my phone charger, and then there's the laptop charger, and I also store my earphones here, and I also bring along my power bank. This is a lifesaver in various situations, and all of this is stored within one pouch. I also always bring along with me a notepad. This is a mini notepad that I use to jot down anything that is important. And of course, I would have to bring along my pen and pencil. This is actually a super neat pouch that I got from the Rus Congress when I went to Russia last year for the SPF. SPF is the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum. So there's one pen here and also one pencil here with a rubber at the end. So this is super handy, and I'm sure that I will be using the pouch for a long time. And on that note, I also want to share with you how I'm trying to use and incorporate the use of fountain pens more. And fountain pens are actually much more sustainable than the conventional pens because it is reusable, it is refillable. This is the ink that you can use to refill this fountain pen. And with conventional pens, you can't do that because once the ink is dry, you chuck it away, right? And there are so many waste generated from plastic pens. I live in a subtropical country and most of the days are sunny and warm, so I would always bring this along with me. This is an electrical fan. You can also charge this by a USB cable. It's very handy, and all you need to do is to click this button and enjoy the wind. This is my water bottle, and this is by the brand Swell. I really like this brand because they make great quality water bottles and it is great for both hot and cold drinks. And the design of Swell bottles are just amazing. There's so many designs to choose from the very simple ones until the ones that are more artsy and special edition like this one. This one has a picture of some birds and also flowers and a nice looking tree. And usually I use this water bottle for mineral water. I used to use this only for coffee, but I have another option coming up in a sec. For coffee, I use this collapsible tumbler. This is made out of silicone, it is BPA free and it is plastic free. So as you can see, this small size is super handy. So whenever I'm done with drinking my coffee, I wash it, I rinse it and put it in my bag without using so much storage. This is very easy to use. So what you do is you take out the plastic bit at the bottom, we'll use this later, and then you open up the lid like that so the air could come in, and you pull this downwards, and there you go. And then put this back on. And you can open this up, put your coffee in, and drink it on the go. Once I'm done, I usually rinse this on a sink, and then to collapse it back together, you just open up the lid there, and that's it. Another collapsible item that I have is this lunchbox. So usually I bring this along with me whenever I pack my own lunch, but even if I don't pack my own lunch, I usually bring this along with me just in case whenever I eat out in a restaurant or a cafe, I have some leftovers. So I would usually store it in here. This is super neat because it doesn't take a lot of space in your bag. So all you need to do is to push this downwards like so, and then put your food in there. And once I'm done, I would usually wipe this down or even rinse it, and then just pop this back in. If you don't want me, then just say yes. And that's it. Super thin, super light. Another collapsible item that I have is this item here. This is actually a small cup, but I have turned this into a snack container. So usually I would put my little snacks in here, and whenever I want to nibble on something throughout the day, this is the first thing that I go for. In this pouch, it contains all my cutleries that I always bring with me. So even though I don't pack my own lunch, for example, I still bring things along with me because sometimes when I eat out at certain places, I'm not very sure of the cleanliness of their cutleries. I would prefer to use my own. I'm someone who doesn't mind eating at places that are not always fancy. Sometimes I eat at street vendors and whatnot, and you know, maybe the way that they wash their utensils is not very clean, so I'd rather use this. So inside this, I have a spork, or spoon and a fork, and then there's these chopsticks, and of course my very own straw. So I also have another one that is not bent like this, so it's just a straight one, but the one that I have here is this one. So all of these are made out of stainless steel, so yes, no plastic. Another habit that I do is that I usually bring cloths with me. This one here is a muslin cloth. You can also use a handkerchief. I use this to wipe away any sweat, any oils, any blemishes from my face throughout the day. So I try not to use as much tissues anymore, and I prefer using this instead. Another thing that I like to bring along is this small hand towel here. I like to use this to dry my hands whenever I go to the public restrooms, to the toilets. I don't really like to use those paper towels because it is not very environmentally friendly. You're wasting paper. And I also don't really prefer using those hand drying machines because after some research that I did, those hand drying machines actually expose you to more bacteria, negative bacteria than before. This is my makeup pouch. I also have a smaller one, but I want to show you this one because of the beautiful Indonesian batik pattern that is on it. Let's see what's inside. So usually I don't bring a lot of stuff with me. I only bring my staples to touch up. There's my compact powder, my lip balm, lipstick or liquid matte lipstick. And because I wear braces, it is super important for me to bring along my interdentals, just in case something slips between my teeth. I also bring along my atomizer. This atomizer is by Proset. It contains my perfume inside. So rather than bringing along a whole bottle of perfume, this is by Coach. And what I usually do is I extract a bit of the perfume into this atomizer and just carry this along. So this is super convenient, it is really light and really handy. During the day, usually I want to wind down, I want to be more relaxed, I need a boost of zen in my life. I usually use this aromatherapy essential roller. This one is by Utama Spice, it is in Santi. And what I usually do is I just swipe a little bit on my wrist like so, and then rub it against my other wrist and really breathe in the zenness and enjoy the quick relaxation boost. Of course, I bring along my wallet. This contains all my cards and also my money, both cash and coins. But I also have this lip shape pouch here, super cute. So this is where all my keys are and any important documents that I bring along every day. I also always bring along my foldable shopping bag or grocery bag. This one is actually a DIY. If you want to know how to make this, head over to my channel. I will also post a link down below to make this very cute design. This is actually from a dust bag that I used to have, and I turned it into this. It's super cute and it's more interesting than just all black like that. If I want to buy more heavier items, I usually use this one here by Food Hall. This is super strong. As you can see, it is made out of a sack and it has a super cool design. And I also have a larger version of this, but of course this won't fit in my bag, so I usually just, hold it around with me. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video and has given you some zero waste ideas to implement in your daily life. If you have any questions, don't forget to comment down below. Feel free to do so and I will take my time to answer them. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give your thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. If you want to further support me and amplify the impact so more people will live a more sustainable life, I would suggest you to share this video around so more people will see it, more people will understand, and more people will live a more environmentally friendly daily life.
My body, I